Hello guys, welcome to another episode, and today's topic is about apple farming. This is our summary. Pruning technique, one of the biggest management in apple farming. Scion and rootstock, one of important key during the grafting. Staking technique, which stake material used. Irrigation technique, cover crop used, training technique, how it's trained, fruit thinning technique, climate change, fruit bagging technology, one of the biggest technology in apple farming. Kind of apple grown in the area. We have many varieties of apple grown from yellow, orange, red. So we are going to learn one by one from this video. And also apple in local farmer markets. Pruning technique, one of the biggest management, how it should be pruned. From first season, this is the method can be used from one season to another. Where it marked by X is where it's good to cut that tree. Removing sucker during the growth season, especially from the rootstock. Pruning done after harvesting season in early winter. This is fertilizing by broadcast method. It's done right away after pruned. So guys, this is how pruned apple looks like, prepared for the next season. We can see guys, we have this scion and rootstock, important key during the grafting technique, where you connect one cultivar to another cultivar and create a new variety with the process of breeding. This guy is very important. Down one is rootstock, upper one is scion. Rootstock strong to disease and upper one good yield. So in our orchard we have apple which are grafted, or apple are grafted here. Remember to remove suckers from the rootstock. If you not remove, they will overtake and kill the scion. So no good yield. So staking technique is another technique to consider. This is done right away after transplanting to support your plants during the harsh condition like in rain, storm, wind, where it can uproot your plants. Which staking material are best for you guys? Bamboo are one of the best staking material. They offer strong support of your apple tree. And this one guys is very good. They don't do damage like when the wind's blowing, like bruising and cause damage to the tree. This one is a good one. Drip irrigation is one of type of irrigation used in our station. So that you can see here down, this is a drip. This is one of important during the fertigation. Sometimes furrow irrigation is applied here, where you can see here this furrow, because we have water from the recycling. Mulch or film, when they are removed guys, is where idea of cover crops come in. You can use cover crop like this one, like sweet potato or pumpkin. Climate change. Apple flourish in fertile and well-drained soil. This year around our orchard we receive a lot of too much rainfall, which is not good. So guys, it's very advisable to use the raised bed when your area receive a lot of rainfall. It's not common to receive a lot of rainfall like this. So because this is a perennial crops guys, for this season you can see the channel filled with water, which is not good for apple. So we don't expect too much harvesting, but for next season we are going to have a good yield. Because of water, the yield is significantly reduced. Training technique. Why fruit training is very important, guys. Allow light and air, which allow good sunlight throughout the canopy. The tree grow horizontal. You teach them to grow horizontal because naturally they grow upright. So by keeping this way, keep size manageable and make maintenance easy. So guys, that's why training system designed for maximum sunlight interception, high fruit yield, quality, and easy worker to access, like spraying, thinning, and other management. So it's all started here with the good thinning. Fruit thinning is required to remove small fruit before bagging. So guys, you remove the small one, which is or the one with not good shape, the one damaged with maybe disease or fruit fly. So you keep the bigger one, which is good for the market. You can see that one, the one we throw out before bagging. So fruit bagging, why is important and what is fruit bagging? Bagging is a physical protection method that improves visual quality of fruit that change microenvironment of the fruit development. So this guy is one of the biggest management or technique for high yield, because with this bagging, your plant, it will reduce the incidence of disease, pest, even mechanical damage, guys. So in the market, your fruit will have high quality. So here you are free from this fruit fly. If you don't do this fruit bagging, guys, the expense is huge. So look the impact of the fruit bagging, and look this one, the consequence of bagging. We harvested this one, you can see the big damage because we didn't bag this one. So the fruit fly, guys, they are biggest dangerous for this farming. So to have quality of fruit, bagging is one of important key. Everything to know about apple farming. Apple is an edible fruit produced by apple tree. Apple trees are cultivated worldwide, and the most species genus of mallows. Apple are cultivated and they originated from Central Asia, from the weed ancestors. They call it Malus silvaceae and is still found today. Scientifically, this apple is called Malus domestica because it's domesticated from weed species. That's why it's called domestic. So guys, apple tree require full sun. Choose the spot where it will receive sun at least 8 hours each day. So in open field, this is the good way to go. So guys, even Africa nowadays, because of the breeding, we grow these apples. However, we have some kind of challenge in the quality of the fruit. So in order for apple bud to develop into flower properly, they will need the cord. So this is apple flower. That's called chilling temperature, about 0 to 8 degrees Celsius. These guys enable the fruit formation. In grafting technique, you can grow up everywhere in Africa. But if there is no chilling temperature, guys, the plant doesn't rest. It keeps giving fruit like in Africa. The quality of apple is not the same with the one from the winter. So when it comes to the soil, apple can grow in where most soil where there is no standing water. So like other crop, when you have like kind of this water overflowing, apple they grow like pH from 6 to 7, like neutral, which is not bad, where you can get in many places. China is the largest apple grower and the consumer, and its apple output and the farmer have been increasing over the past decade because of this technology. You are seeing fruit bagging, grafting. This is a kind of apple grown in the area. So you can see we have different kind of apple, from yellow, orange, and the red one, even green. So some apple they use like this one, they don't give a lot of good yield, but they're strong, resistant to disease. This kind of apple, they can be used for rootstock. They are not sweet. If you pick it and chew it, they are not sweet. So this one can be used for grafting. This one also, I can say it can be used for grafting, since they not taste good. You can see this one, guys. You can plant in your landscape to beautify your landscape or your area. You can see this guy. They are not bagged or covered, but there is no damage caused by insect, which means it can be used for rootstock, because rootstock they have this one strong, resistant to disease, and they can adapt well in your local area. For high productivity, you need to have another Scion, which is very good. When we pick this one, try to chew it and taste. Yes, it was not good and it's not taste very well. So for me, I cannot recommend this one for fruits. We have this another kind of apple. If you're harvesting, I do not prank like this. This one is another variety which is very good and sweet, very juicy. So I just prank like this to show you. I will show you a good proper harvesting of this apple, where you need to rotate. So this one is another kind of apple. So you rotate like this, and then it get out like this. You can see this fruit bagging. You can see the small creeper where it tied. This bagging, it creates small micro environment. So you can see apple is very clean, no damage, and is very good and juicy. So this one is another good I can recommend for you. So weeds are not good for this apple, especially during the fruiting like this one. So what do we do when you have a lot of weed like this? Weeding is not a good idea, but it's recommended to reduce weeding by thrashing or mowing. So in this way, you cannot cause of physical damage of your plant, because they already reached the maturity. So mowing or thrashing is the best way. Apple in the local market. So farmer local market at Chuju, Hebei Count. So you can see here they are growing different kind of the apples. So guys, you can see this one, different apple and different fruit, how it's packed. So thank you for watching. See you in another episode. Bye.